All right, of course, y'all know the answer to that. I'm not gonna go over the bonus questions. All right, take a look at that one. In other words, add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Or add, subtract, yeah. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Just remember your pre-algebra. This problem could be written to where you could understand it a whole lot better if they would just cut off all of the crap. In other words, the two functions, x plus 3 and x minus 3, if they would just say y if they would just say x plus 3 is a term and x minus 3 is a term and tell you to add the two together, that would be x plus 3 plus x minus 3, and that would be 1, 1. In other words, nothing changes. So x plus 3, x minus 3. And what's x plus x? And what's 3 minus 3? So your answer is 2x. Minus x plus 3 minus x minus 3. Distribute the negative 1. You get x plus 3 minus x minus the plus 3. And what happens to the x's? X's cancel and you get 6. Multiplication is x squared minus what? 9. That's shortcut number 3. A plus b times a minus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. And then division, you can't really do anything. X plus 3 over x minus 3. That's division. Which one of these is the domain affected? Why? Because you can't put in 3. If you put in 3, you get a undoable function. This one is affected by the domain because, remember, domain is affected when you have a rational or a what? Domain is affected when you have a rational or a radical. The rest of these, what can you plug in for x? Anything you want. What can you plug in for x? Anything you want. The domain of this is 6. So you can plug in anything you want here, but you can't plug in 3 here because it will give you a 0 in the denominator, which would cause it to go crazy. So that problem you should not miss. It's got one other problem. See, I'm not doing all that. Or what's the, I'll go ahead and type it in for you. What's the first one? 2x. The second one is what? 6. The third one is x squared minus 9. And the fourth one is, you might want to type fraction bar and put x plus 3 over x minus 3. And the only one that's affected is that one. Find the domain of the function that does not have the domain, and that would be negative infinity to 3 and then 3 to infinity, because you can't use 3. And next question. All right, do f composed of g and g composed of f. Come on, man, time this I already counted you here. F composed of G. So I'm going to rewrite F with a big set of what? Parentheses. And plug in what here? And what happens to the 6s? And what happens to these 6s? Left with X. Parentheses plus 6 over 6. And then plug in 6x minus 6. And what happens here? So what can you say about these two? 1 to 1. But they're not asking you that, I don't think. God, I made this test easy, didn't I? Find the inverse of y is equal to 49x squared. For x is greater than or equal to 0. They're going to have to ask you to graph it because there's no way for you to show it unless you graph it. So they're probably going to ask you to graph it after you put the answer in. What's the first thing you do? Well, instead of f of x, you put what? Y is equal to 49x squared. Switch the two. X is equal to 49y squared. And then solve for what? Y. So divide by 49. Divide by 49. And take the square root on both sides. So square root of x over 49 is equal to y, and square root of x is square root of x. But what's the square root of 49? So y is equal to the square root of x over 7, or 1/7 square root of x. Probably take both. I don't know. I'll type in one of them. I'll type in the one that probably don't get typed in very much. I'll type in this one. 1/7 and then square root of x. And let's graph it. All right, now the 49x squared is that? That's not right. Did I not do something right? Huh?
Yeah, this doesn't relate to that.
Oh, it doesn't.
This is a different question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did I hit next question?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to graph it, so we don't have to graph it on the other one.
No.
Why did they give you that? Hold on a minute. Why did they give you this? Oh, because of the fraction, that's why. Okay, and the radical, that's why. Okay, now I know why they did it. Okay, sorry, I thought you had to graph it. Okay. I'm okay, I took my medicine. All right, I gotta take it. All right, write the equation of the function that it's transformed. Oh, this is transformed. Okay, it's transformed from the given function and whose graph is shown to the right. Okay, so it looks like we got g of x. Looks like, of course, it's negative. And what kind of vertical shift do we have? -8. So it looks like negative x squared minus 8, but I don't know about I don't know if they want us to go into, I don't think they give us enough information to do the rest. So I'm going to put negative, I don't want you to have to do that, x squared minus 8. Oops. Minus 8. Does that look good? I don't think they give you enough information to do the rest. Next question. All right, the function that converts pounds of country A to dollars of country B is blah, blah, blah. Where X is the number of pounds of country A and f of X is the number of dollars of country B. Answer the following question. Find the inverse function for f. So find the inverse function of this. Interpret the meaning of the inverse function. So y is equal to 1.9728 x. So I'm going to switch it around. X is equal to 1.9728 y. And then I'm going to solve for y. 1.9728. 1.9728. So y is equal to x over 1.9728. Now, what is y? Function that converts blah, 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 where x is the what? Number of pounds. So, this is dollars equals to pounds over 1.9728. So, converts dollars. Now, I think it converts pounds into what? Pounds into dollars, don't it? So I would say D. The meaning of the inverse function.
Converts pounds to dollars. What does convert? The inverse converts dollars to pounds.
That's what this is. Pounds. Pounds. You put in pounds to get dollars. That's the inverse function right here.
So it works. So both work.
I guess. I guess we'll find out. That's what I got. I mean, did y'all do this one for homework?
So the function, since the function converts pounds to dollars, so wouldn't the inverse convert dollars to pounds?
Well, that's what it's supposed to. But you input pounds. Unless I'm totally crazy. This is f of negative 1 of x. This is your inverse function, which is equal, let me go ahead and put that in and we'll just see. X over what? X over
1.9728. Function that converts pounds. This converts pounds to dollars. That's what this does. Pounds to dollars. So what would this be? Dollars to what? That's what I thought. Oh, that's not what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I see what you mean now. Dollars to pounds, right? How about that? How about that? I see what you mean. All right. Use F and F of -1 to determine the money. To determine the money a person would have if he takes $700 of country B. So that would be 700. That you plug that in for X. No, plug it in for 7,000. Convert it to pounds. So plug and chug. Somebody tell me what you get. Is that what everybody got?
Wait, round to the nearest dollar. No, it's a round to the nearest dollar. Get off.
The 48. Is that what everybody got? Okay. Next. Really? I must have gave y'all 2 simple questions. Oh gosh. Well, that's another gimme. I gave y'all 2 of the same question. Sorry. I know y'all gonna complain about that, aren't you? Mr. McCoy, could you take that off my test and give me another question? No. That's what Mr. Patel was thinking, wasn't it, Mr. Patel? So y is equal to x over what? Is it the same type, 9.9? It would be x over point. I'm just assuming that it's the same type. X over 0.99294. And this one converts dollars to pounds, so this would be pounds to dollars. So it'd be this one, C. And somebody plug in 600.
It doesn't mention pounds in
Yeah,
here.
it says dollars to dollars.
Yeah, it should be dollars to dollars.
Oh, I'm not reading it. So dollars to dollars,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay, and somebody plug in 600. What do you get? It'd be more than 600. Even? Okay, there you go. All right. Well, you got 2 of the same question, so you shouldn't get that one wrong. Or if you do, you get it both wrong. All right, what does this say? Okay, they want you to do some more functions, so go ahead and do that. They give you 2 functions and they want you to find the following blah, blah, blah. Now, is there 2 ways to do each of these? Yes, there's 2 ways to do each. And either way you do them, you get the same answer. Or you could quit. Not do it. Let y'all work on that for a second.
right, we got x squared minus 6x and 9 minus x cubed, or negative x cubed plus 9. Now, can we go ahead and add these algebraically and then plug the number in? Yes, you can do that. Or you can plug the numbers in and then add them. Doesn't matter. You're going to get the same thing. So I'm going to add them. So x squared. Do we have any x squareds over here? Nope. So the negative x cubed? Nope. So negative x cubed plus x squared minus 6x plus what? 9. So that is x f plus g. Now what are we going to plug in? 1. So negative parentheses cubed plus parentheses squared minus 6 parentheses plus 9. 1, 1, 1. 1 cubed is 1 with a negative out front is negative 1 plus 1 minus 6 plus 9. What do you get? Well, these two cancel. And you owe $6, you have $9, I get 3. What'd y'all get? So that's 3. So you need to remember that's 3, because I'm going to do the other one now. The next one, you got to be careful. Why is the next one, why do you have to be careful on the next one?
Because you have to reverse the signs of
Because of the negative, exactly. So I'm gonna write it out.
Wait,
So
it said, I did the opposite.
that's all right. I would probably, if you did that on the test, and you,
No, no.
I would check it and see if you did it right. You
No,
just did another problem.
That's not what I meant. I'm saying I subtracted G from F.
That's what I'm saying. If you did that, I would check it and see if you did it right, and I would give you credit. You just need to read the directions a little bit better. I would say that to you, but I would give you the credit. X squared, because you just did another problem. 6x. So that's going to be 9 minus x cubed minus x squared plus 6x. And plug and chug, 9 minus parentheses cubed minus parentheses squared plus 6 times parentheses. And what are we plugging in? A 3? 3 cubed is 27, so that'd be minus 9 minus 27 minus 9 plus 18. And the 9s, what happens to the 9s? They cancel. And negative 27 plus 18 is 9. Y'all check me. Oh, negative 9. Is that what y'all got?
The way I did it, I got 9.
Yeah, so we do positive. Alright, now let's do F times. We'll do it over here. So x squared minus 6 times negative x cubed plus 9. And that's going to be negative x to the what? 5th plus 9x squared plus 9x cubed minus 81. That's going to be negative parentheses to the 5th plus 9 times parentheses squared plus 9 times parentheses cubed minus 81.
The x squared minus 6.
What did I do?
On your first parentheses on multiplication.
Thank you. So x squared minus 6x. Is that right? All right, so negative x to the 5th plus 9x squared minus the plus 6x to the fourth minus 54x. How about that? Negative parentheses to the fifth plus 9 times parentheses squared plus 6 times parentheses to the fourth minus 54 times parentheses. And we're plugging in a negative 2. Excuse me. All right, negative 2 to the fifth is going to be negative what? 32? Somebody check me. Be a positive 32. Negative 2 squared is 4. 4 times 9 is 36. Negative 12 plus 108. 32 plus 36 is 68. Minus 12 is 56. 56 plus 108, 52 or 42. Somebody help me out. I got 42, but I don't know if that's right or not. Alright, well y'all tell me what y'all get.
Isn't that negative 12 supposed to be raised to the 4? On the bottom, very bottom, I think.
Yeah, you're right. I just did 6 times 2. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. I guess I'm just not in it today. I
Did you
don't know.
multiply instead of add? Is that what you did?
No, let's drop the 4. I just dropped it, didn't even use it. Negative 2 to the fourth power is 16. 16 times 6 is what, 96? Huh? I think, 96?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think that was what I'm saying today. Plus 96, does all this cancel out or what? Or, I don't know. What's so gosh? 100 plus 100, huh?
272.
Okay, sounds good to me. 272. Y'all need to write all these down so I can put it in the answer so we can check and see if they're right. I think that one would probably be easier to plug your numbers in first. I don't know. You could.
That's what I got.
Did you get 272? Okay. What I do now? What?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just being.
What? Wait.
Okay. One line to the bottom, the negative 2.
Yeah.
The next one's next over. 9 times negative 2. Where's that negative 2 go?
Negative 2 squared is 4.
Okay,
4 times
my
9.
bad. I'll figure it
I didn't drop that one. I just dropped 4.
Okay, my bad.
But I'll drop the 2 too. I'm an equal opportunity dropper. I don't care. All right, let's do multiplication. I meant division. Oh man. Negative x cubed plus 9 over x squared minus 6x. Well, nothing cancels because you can't factor anything out. You could factor out an x right here, but you can't factor out an x there. So I just go ahead and plug and chug. Negative parentheses cubed plus 9 over parentheses squared minus 6 times parentheses. And try not to drop anything. You plug in a 3. So that's going to be 3. That's negative 27 plus 9 over 9 minus 18. Well, negative 27 plus 9 is what? Negative 18? Over 9 minus 18 is negative 9, which is 2. All right, what was the first one?
It was 3,
And the second one,
negative 9.
third one is 272. And the last one is 2.
By the way, this thing
It says what?
Shows completed property, so we'd have to wait to submit the test.
Huh?
He's talking about over here like office. or
Yeah.
whatever.
What does that mean?
It shows you what was correct, or what was. I don't think so, dude.
Well, see, I'm the teacher, I can do that. It's not y'all, y'all won't get that,
Yeah,
sorry.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Oh, I didn't, I just wanna see if I did, okay, they got 224.
They go everything different. The whole thing's wrong.
This thing's a liar. This thing's a liar.
Wait a minute,
Wait.
did I not do it correctly?
No, it changed the,
Evidently.
wait, it changed the problem. It changed them.
Yeah, it did. Okay, let's not worry about it. I don't care, I mean, it don't matter to me, let's just do the next previous question.
We got it right.
Yeah, we got them right. I don't know what. I mean, isn't that a different problem? X squared
Yeah.
minus 25. I mean, it's different. Well, why did it change? Wait a minute.
Bring it again. Didn't change it.
Is that ours? Looks like ours.
I didn't know.
Well, I don't know, guys. I have no idea.
Maybe it gives you when you plug something in.
That's it, right there, again.
My what?
Maybe it gives you when you put something in. That's why it changed.
All right. Now you can do this by hand or you can do it by calculator. It don't matter to me. But you should be able to do it by hand. Especially after all the drilling I've done for you. I mean, done with you. What is that? A horizontal and a what? Vertical what? Shift. So where's the cube root of x start? Well, the cube root of x, you can take the cube root of a negative, so you got to know what the cube root of x looks like. So just graph the cube root of x on your calculator, and then you know what the other one's going to look like, because you know it's got a horizontal shift of 4 to the right and a vertical shift of down 6. So you're looking for a red graph under the blue graph. So I would say it's probably C, because it moves to the left, and this, no, to the right. This one, D. That's what I would suggest. Because if your vertical shift is down and your red is the second one, then you can't have A or B. Why? Because it's up, Hubert. That's right, class. So this is a vertical shift of 6 down and 4 to the what? Right. They want to know if they're inverse. So plug and chug. Do F composed of G and G composed of F. And what should you come out with? X. No coughing. 5x cubed plus 3 minus 3, the 3's cancel, the 5's cancel, the cube root of x cubed is x. Plug in the same thing over here, the cubes go away, the 5's cancel, you get x cubed. You get x plus 3 minus 3. I think you get x for both, don't you? Looks like you do. Cube roots cancel. Cube roots cancel. So that leaves 5, then the x minus 3, yeah. I get x for both. Next question. You should get x for both. I think we did that one for homework. Or didn't we do that in class the other day? Or one like it?
The square times the cube times cancel out the cube root.
Mm-hmm. When you plug it in, yeah. Yeah, I think we did one like that. But no, that would involve y'all having to turn back in your notes, and I wouldn't want y'all to do that. So don't look. Did I skip one? No. Okay, we can do this one in our head. Okay, if you plug in 9x into this one, that's going to be 9x over 9, which will give you x. If you plug this one into this one, the 9's cancel and you're left with what? X. So it is. Next. Another vertical and horizontal shift. Sketch the graph, all right? Y is equal to x squared. That's going to be 0, 0. And I hate these things. Okay, the horizontal shift is 0. These two are zeros. And the horizontal compression is 1, so we're going to leave it like that. I think. Let's see. 2 and 4. 1. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it fits. I don't trust these graphs sometimes. I'm sorry. My 110 class, they don't like these things at all. How did I X out of it? Is that the X? I don't trust that. All right, there's that one. And then I'm going to do negative x squared minus 3. Well, what's the minus 3? Vertical shift, Hubert. That's right, class. Thank you. All right. And we are going down. I don't know if that's, yeah. Vertical shift of negative 3. And we're good. That should be it. I hadn't completed all of
Second part.
Oh, Lord. Choose the correct transformation. Okay, it's 3 units down. That's it. And reflected across the x-axis. B. Can I go on now? Can I be in charge for a while? All right. Suppose the graph of blah, blah, blah is stretched by a factor of 6 and then shifted down 2 units. What is the equation that gives the new graph? Well, that'd be 6x to the 7 halves and then minus 2, wouldn't it? 6x to the 7 halves minus 2. Huh?
You know the x to the 7,
Yeah.
how did they get it in a straight line?
I don't know.
And also, I want to say the homework and not get wrong.
Yeah.
Like that.
It wouldn't let you do that.
Yeah.
7 divided by 2, I don't know.
Because I want to sit down the homework and not get wrong.
Well, you need to let me know and I'll fix it. Unless you hit this. So that even if you hit the fraction, it does it.
Yeah, either way, it doesn't look good.
I don't know. Better not mark mine wrong.
Probably will.
It probably will, and I'll just fix it. Is it 1 to 1? Yes. F composed of G, G composed of F. Well, we probably can do this one in our head. This will be 9x plus 2, the absolute value of 9x plus 2. And this, we're going to plug the x, so that'd be 9 times the absolute value. Can't believe I gave you all these easy questions. I'm going to have to go back and change the test. 9 absolute value of x plus 2. What do y'all think? Some of y'all saying it ain't easy. That's it. Let's see how many we got wrong. Let's see. Did we do these? Does it tell you if you did it or not? Yeah, there it is. Okay, we got this one wrong. What did we get wrong? Why did I type in 600? Y'all told me 604.
I think you got 7 on
I think I didn't take my medicine. That's what it was. Now, how did I go back? I can't go back. Let's just go here. Did I answer that one? No. 4. I didn't answer. 7. That was... No, wait a minute. Did we do that one right?
Yeah, I think we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, huh? What is that?
No, it says the answer's 7,000.
That can't be right.
Well, obviously, it would.
How?
$7,000.
Because it said you convert pounds to dollars back to pounds. I mean, back to dollars, and you don't spend anything. So you end up with what you.
Well, then what the heck's the questions for?
What's the question for?
Okay, well, I ain't gonna worry about that one. That's a stupid question. Let's make sure. We got all of them wrong. Said I answered nothing. We got that one wrong because we hit that dadgum. I don't know what that means. Got that one right. Got that one right, that one right. I think we got everything right. Yep. All right, who's got questions?